Well, good morning. So, we're a little angled. That's okay. I'm going to pull up this one that I put in yesterday. I'm going to take it to the temp floor, and I realized that I only need to make that little spacer that I was talking about, to hit the edge of the sheet, just on this one, because this piece is going to be a 12-foot or a 8-footer. So there's no center seam line there. And this one is going to be an 8-footer. So there's no seam line there either. So it's really just here. So that'll be way easier. I think I've got a board that's at least 4 feet. I can just mark it, cut it, and then just have it there. And then screw it in place and keep on going. But I will need to move the couch. So that's kind of the question is, do I go up until the couch? I think so. And then once I get this 8-footer in, I can put the temp piece here. Then maybe I cut out the notch in this one because I'll have gone all the way across. And then I'll have all of this except for the edge there. So it'll be pretty stable. And then I can take the couch, move the couch right here, table saw somewhere over there, and then finish the room. Woo! Let's pull this piece out and mark it. Let's mark it. It does slide out really nicely. Yep. Let's grab something to mark this with. This way? That way. Yeah, I know I could just do a couple stacks. It's not that much, but I'm debating if I just do the pieces. I just do the pieces. I just drew it out. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it over here again, just while I'm working, so I've got a spot. There we go. I think this might actually be super easy. All we got to do is drop a 1, drop a 2, and then that little piece there. That's all I need to add. I think I'm just going to put it here, to be honest. That goes there, and then this just goes like that. Let's hammer this thing in place. That's better. Huh. I need 4 feet, and this piece isn't 4 feet. Let me find a 4-footer. There we go. Cool. It's a little low here. I'm gonna squeeze one in there. That. Slide that under. Cool. Okay. That's the extension of this piece. Now, keep going. It's like hog. The door. I'm just gonna take the door off and lift it up slightly. I think I'll be fine. Let's do it. How much do you bet I can just literally tear this off? Please don't just fall. That's a door. What are we gonna do about this door? I guess clean up in here, and then we're just gonna remount it slightly higher. I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. I made a little level based on the height of my shims, plus the height of the subfloor, plus a 1/4 inch. Do I get rid of the frame right now? I could just leave it for now, raise the door up so that I can get underneath it at least. And then maybe I just notch the bottom. Maybe just notch it. I also got rid of what's it called? I know it's gross, but maybe one day when I'm bored, I'll throw some paint stripper on this and get all this, frankly, crap off of it. Pop it up. That's not straight at all. I'm just gonna slide another little in there. It's a little raised. Okay. Now if I just screw this in. Door works again. And pulling this piece out. It's a hell of a gap now. There we go. Oh, if I shifted it over this way slightly, I think it might close better. I think. we just gotta measure off the thing, and do the thing, so the thing, and do the thing. Emmerich, why are you spending so much time on this? Doesn't matter. I just don't want there to be a big open hole to my basement. Man, oh man, do I not want to have flatheads in this building. They just like suck to take off. Actually, I love hex drives. I think those look very pretty. But it's not feasible to do that everywhere. I'm gonna go inside the door and then I'm gonna see if I can mark it with this screw head. Goodbye. It worked. If it works, it works, right? This is that content you came for, right? Me adjusting a door. And adjusting a door that I don't even want to keep. Using fasteners that I don't even like. There we go. Good enough. Here we go. Here's the door. Let's back up. Shall we continue with what we were doing? I think we shall. One more to go. I am also going to shift this one. I'm not going to screw up like I did here. The joist is here. Edge of the board is like 4 inches past that. I'm just gonna move it 4 inches. Doesn't matter. Even if it's like this, that'll be fine because the shear, there's no way the shear is gonna, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's do this. Just like that. We got it. All right. I like my little couch lift over there. This is great. In theory, I can make a cut over there, but like slide all this stuff in. I'm gonna try and set up a little view. We'll slide all the pieces in here. It'll clean up. It'll be great. We're a little angled, but that's okay. No, I'm gonna adjust it. I'm gonna get this straight on. It'll be cooler if it's straight on. You know what, close enough. I did off camera cut out the little notch there because this room is not perfectly 12 feet wide. I had to cut off a tiny little, where is it? This is how much I had to cut off the edge. Look at that, teensy. Let's do it. Needs to be a little bit of a sequence here because of the tongue and groove. I'm gonna start here, load that one in, then I'm gonna put in this one, then I'm gonna put in that one, and then I'm gonna fit the last piece. No, actually, I'm gonna put the temp piece in before I put in this one because I can pull it out because after all this is down, I can move everything to the front. All right, let's do it. I think after all these years I would learn to keep my tolerances slightly bigger, but oh well, let's actually fit this in. There we go. To be fair, remember when we were talking about how we're gaining a bunch of height because of the floor layers? We are adding more now, but when it's flat, as I mentioned, this piece here, this is a temporary because that's a 4 foot, it's going to continue to an 8. But now we get to check. You get to see how close we are. I'm going to keep you up there in the corner because you'll see me off and over and about. Let's see what it looks like. Something I do want to point out is this is seeing how much of a dip over the floor, not how level it is. So if I take my big level here, and I slap it on the ground, we're looking pretty close. Cross, again, pretty close. I mean, the fact that it just slides around is a good sign, but the laser is about the overall dip, which I am probably thinking we're gonna hit 1/2 inch, but we'll see. Ooh! Come take a look at this. So, laser in the corner. Laser's going all the way to the edge here. Let's just for posterity's sake. Look at that. That is so good. That means across this length, let's see how far that distance is. Don't stare at a laser, team. 18 feet. 18 feet there. Across 18 feet, we are give or take level. Oh! Feels good to have a flat floor. At least the beginning of a flat floor. So this is all pretty good. Getting rid of the dip in the middle. Oh, the vision. The vision's coming. Look at that progress. Less than half the room to go. We are going to do the big move, the big next move, which is going to be taking all the stuff there, the couch, the table saw, the dreaded shelf, and move it all onto the subfloor, the new layer. I got some couple pieces to pull out, like there's that 4-footer there that I gotta take out. I gotta screw in the last couple ones I added. And by screw in, I just mean tack in. I'm gonna do the actual screwing in later just to make sure. I don't have a gazillion screws to pull up if I need to adjust something. We're gonna take all that stuff, Move it over here. I'm gonna try and keep it like the couch is gonna live in the middle here because I still do have to get a little bit over there done and all the cutting and whatnot. So it's gonna be a little bit strange. I'm gonna try and sit it right in the middle here. Table saw is probably gonna go there or here. This is a good spot. Yeah, table saw is gonna go here on this side because I'd love to move things and then screw it in. Like move it onto things that are already screwed. Actually, no, we'll screw it in first, then we'll move it on, and then we'll get to doing the other side. Let's do this. And now it's a mess over here, but not over there. Come on, let's go through the chaos. But look at this, it's all ready to go. I gotta do a little vacuum. I still don't know what that is. I think it's like an oil stain from way back. 100 years. And then we're going to continue this whole situation. We got about 8 feet to go. I don't know how many boards, but we'll see. We'll just keep going. Let's do it. That there it all is. Again, the little 8-foot bit here. It's fine. It's easy. It's easy to do that. That is the entire floor. I gotta put some pieces in, but it is getting late. I haven't eaten, and I do have to rip down the ply here. Also, I did have enough wood. I didn't need to cut those extra sheets, which is great. Maybe I'll slide in the middle one right now just to do it. I think I also need to figure out how far. Like there's some other stuff, like there's these jams I gotta cut away, all that kind of shenanigan. I might do it tomorrow. Because it's a lot. There's a lot of work getting through all that. It's also here got a little weird because the floor is starting to wiggle and there's boards that are poking up, so I'm having to like screw stuff in and brace it and do all this silliness. That's pretty good. What I could do is I could drop the thing down and just test it, but you know what? No. We're gonna wait on that. I know I've made a tripping hazard now, but it's not bad. It's all nice. It's all steppable. I'm gonna shower, gonna eat, all that sort of stuff, and then yeah, we'll probably do this tomorrow. Oh, we'll see. And just like that, it's all almost leveled until we double check it. Woo!